just want to say I don't have a dog in the fight, Israel and Palestine. I don't. I have my opinions about it. I think they're fighting over sand, and they've been doing it for centuries. They call it the most holiest place in the world, but it's, to me, the most unholy place because of all the blood that has been spilled, you know. For centuries, they've been fighting over centuries. Go down the line. So much blood has been spilled. How can that be a holy place? But that's just my opinion. But the way the media portrays this, and you just have to do a little bit of study in the history to understand what is currently happening there. But the way the media spins it, like the news clip I saw, the first thing they talked about is what the Israelis did. The Israelis did this. They killed some children, blah, 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 blah. They're launching airstrikes against Hamas. Then it goes, Hamas fired rockets into Israel because of clashes between the police and the Palestinians. No. But the way they frame it is like it's Israel's the aggressor. And I hate to say it, Israel is, not I hate to say it, it's the fucking truth. Israel is defending itself. Right? That's what Israel's doing. Now, if anybody has ever been up to the area where what they're disputing about, okay? If anybody's ever been up there, the Temple Mount, you got two of the most holiest places in both religions in the same spot. What do you think's going to happen? What has been happening for how many centuries already? Right, they've been fighting about it. And they're going to continue to fight about it. No matter how many peace treaties they make, no matter how much times they shake hands, whatever, they're still going to fight over it. It's the two of the most holiest sites for both religions, and they're in the same fucking spot. Okay, that's the first problem. The second problem is, the Israelis aren't just going up there and kicking Palestinians out. They allow the Palestinians to have their mosque up there and to go up there and pray. What they don't like is when the Palestinians take rocks and fucking mortars and shit up there to throw at the fucking police. That's the one thing they don't want. But see, you don't see that reported in the media, do you? No, the Israelis just didn't go up there and start fucking kicking people out because they hate fucking Palestinians. No. Palestinians are up there with rocks and mortars so that they can throw shit at the fucking police. They do this all the time. Again, Western journalism just totally misses this truth. They're in a constant state of fighting with each other. You can debate the morality of it or who's right, who's wrong, but the fact of the matter is they're constantly fighting with each other, okay? Now, because the Israelis went in there and fucking said, no, you guys can't be fucking here with fucking fireworks and shit, throwing shit at us, and fucking, they do what they have to do. How did the Palestinians respond? They start lobbing rockets into Israel. That's what happened. Okay. They start lobbing rockets into Israel. What should Israel do? Israel's gonna defend itself. Oh, the Israelis bombed a whole bunch of children because that's how evil these Palestinians are. They will fucking put their rockets right next to a school. They will put their rockets right next to a mosque in the attempt to fucking stop the Israelis from retaliating. See, the Israelis have no choice. Because if they don't retaliate because they're worried about children, right? If they don't retaliate, those rockets might shoot and kill children on the other side. So what are they supposed to do? It's like that cop that had to shoot that black girl. Their hands are tied. They have to do what they have to do. Now, if the media would report it that way, you know, maybe people would understand it a little more and not lose their shit on Israel. You know? Israel's just doing what they need to do to protect their own people. Now, you can debate the fucking actual reasons for the conflict, the actual reasons for the strife all day. And they've been doing that for fucking centuries. They've been debating it. But to report it as, oh, the Israelis are dicks and they're just fucking being dicks to the Palestinians, that's just totally untrue. So I personally think the Israelis fucked up. And what I mean by fucked up is when they won the 6 Days War all the way back in 1967, what they should have did is kicked all the Palestinians out. That's what a conquering army does. You know, in classical times, you fucking kick these people out. Well, either kill them all or kick them the fuck out and tell them, no, you can't come back here. We won this war. We won this place. That's what they should have did. No, they tried to appease. They tried to allow this two-state thing, which obviously doesn't work because they've been fighting nonstop about it. So that's where I think the Israelis fucked up. Because you know what? They're already vilified in the press. They're already looked at as the aggressors. All this fucking shit. They should have just done it. It could have been over with already. If they had just done that instead of trying to appease. You know? People look at that view and say, oh, that's evil, the poor Palestinians. Like, nah, they had their chance. They had their chance. Everybody forgets. They all uprise against the Israelis, and the Israelis kicked their ass in 6 fucking days. So, really, the Israelis, they have no obligation to do anything for the Palestinians. They beat their ass fair and square in a fucking war. And in reality, that's what they should have did. They should have just kicked them the fuck out, say, boo-hoo-hoo, you guys lost the war. If you guys want this land back, then you guys have to come and fight us again. Go and get you guys together, rise up again, and come fight us again. That's what they should have did. But they didn't. They took this posture of fucking appeasement, which obviously doesn't work. So, I mean, that's what I mean by the Israelis fucked up. Israelis should just bring the hammer, that's my opinion. Israelis should just bring the hammer down, end it once and for all. Because they can. They could easily do it. No fucking problem. They could do it. Well, it'd be called fucking humanitarian fucking crisis and fucking how horrible. But it's like they're already vilified in the press. What have they got to lose? You know? I don't know. That's a controversial view, but that's, to me, that makes more sense than for it to be the way it is now. They're just constantly fighting with each other. I just wish the press would report it truthfully for what it is, you know? If you expect the Israelis to back down, they're not going to back down, bro. That's, again, the seat of their fucking religion. It's all about that. Jerusalem. They're not going to give that up without a fight. Same thing for the Palestinians. That's where their prophet went to heaven. They're not going to give that up without a fight. So, like, fucking let them fight. That's what I said. Let them fight. They're fighting already. You know? I don't know. That's just my take on it. And how the media twists it. You know, if you were to just watch the media, you think it's the Israelis. The Israelis are the problem. Like, no, they're kind of both the problem. Okay? They're kind of both the problem, but is it really their fault? They're fighting over a strip of land which they both have claims to. Of course there's going to be problems. Now, if they truly want peace in the Middle East, this has been talked about since I can remember as a little kid, and even before that. Peace in the Middle East. If they really want it. I mean, you know that old fucking wish I could say it, but it's in Latin. But the gist of it is, if you want peace, prepare for war. I don't know. And the media doesn't help it either. The way the media reports shit. I mean, I just saw one today. the state's attorney in Baltimore, I think it was Baltimore, filed a complaint with the FCC because the local Fox affiliate was reporting about her dirty dealings, because she is under investigation for dirty dealings. So this state's attorney files a complaint with the FCC saying they need to stop this news organization from printing stories about her. A state's attorney. And what the FCC said was epic. The FCC said, no, we can't do that. We're only here to police obscenities, right, and swear words. We're not here to police journalism. You know, that's protected under the First Amendment. So, sorry, you can't use your fucking position as a lawmaker. You know, you can't use your position to fucking persecute the First Amendment rights of a fucking news organization. But the audacity. And so after the FCC released that statement, the state's attorney comes back with a different statement. In her first statement, she never mentioned anything about race. What does she do? She plays the race card. Because obviously she's black, right? Oh, that ain't gonna work either, buddy. That ain't gonna work either. No. The audacity of people. That's a blatant attempt to censor free speech by a state's attorney. That's how bad it's gotten. I think we're living in a dystopian, we are living in a dystopian thing. What if that head of the FCC in that fucking state wasn't sympathetic? What if that person was a fucking woke motherfucker too? You know? Would the outcome have been different? Would they have obliged the state's attorney and told this Fox News affiliate? Because I mean, look at that. It's a Fox News affiliate. Right? Well, that's obvious, because if it was a other kind of affiliate, they wouldn't be running these stories because they're woke, you know? Strange times, man. Sad times. Because this is Biden's America. This is Biden's America. And you know what? I truthfully believe the people aren't going to take very much more of this. Because this is beyond what is right, man. This is beyond. No. Hopefully enough people wake the fuck up. Because this is how far it's gone. States' attorneys are trying to censor free speech. Doesn't sound real, but it's fucking real. It just fucking happened. Oh. And again with Israel, people need to wake up. Educate yourself, man. Understand things. You need to look at a news story and go like, is that true? And not just accept it because somebody with a fucking 3-piece suit told you so.